your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did it. I know that you know I gave everything.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Half midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
There we go, set, go!
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. Healing forward for maybe a yard. Ron Payne there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So second down, and they'll run it. Finding room to the 20. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Vikings. Terrific way to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Like anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Good with the extra points. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33. Run.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Pass is caught. It's Keandre Lambert-Smith. And he's very close to a 1st down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is 4th down. McConkey in motion. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down as this defense is too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Real.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of
a bit of a
3.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Point it right.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Hey, alert 33.
On the RPO, he's just going to pitch this one forward.
Intended for a one-day instead. Incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
Going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for 8 does it. And a very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's Harris. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
By Joey Bosa. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 28. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They run it over center with Harris.
Number 28 for ball carrier.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, more often. Not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. The tight end going in motion to the left. Shotgun snap, and we give it to Hampton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. And the Chargers have the 1st first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The Vikings 33-yard line.
Here's Hampton. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Here's Mayfield. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is caught. What a throw. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 16th touchdown of the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy. That's hot. Travis Kelce. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
To the air once more is McCarthy. This one broken. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. On first down, it's Hampton. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Trey Greenlaw in on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
180! What's that?
They'll go again with Hampton. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive taken. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Arande Jackson, the second.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. McConkey in motion. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
The play is a turnover on down.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this out to Harris. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
But after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
A gain of 39 yards.
A big play for Minnesota. 39 yards.
First down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
at the 8 for 2nd and goal. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 13. Chargers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
What's that? 180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's up?
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 14. And the Chargers first down.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Run, run, run. Up, Johnson. What's up?
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
180. Run, run, run. Underfront, underfront, underfront. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
2nd down throw from Mayfield. He'll let it go deep left sideline. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
2nd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. A pass taken in by Harris. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Buck will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. Zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Kings! Hey, alert 33!
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming down.
180! Up. Point it right. Regular. What's that?
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That's complete. It's McConkey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Third and a yard. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Dallas Turner getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
McConkey in motion. On fourth down, Mayfield. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on fourth down. First and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he'll take it on in. McConkey. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. Chargers have broken the deadlines as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. And what a tremendous kick return.
Boy, what a return right there. I mean, just a complete breakdown by this kickoff team. He's able to get loose up that right sideline, and fortunately, they're able to get him down eventually, but not until he sets his offense up with excellent starting field position.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. I And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got space inside the 25. And he'll be taken down.
The Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he's in. Great London. Touchdown, Viking.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this. His receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So that's a level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
King. Hey, alert 33. Regular.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 15 yards through the air. First down, L.A.
First down, Chargers.
Back. 180. Hey, alert 33. You gotta pull this out.
Motion man is Johnston.
Cut.
On the ground, Hampton. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Dicker is good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by 7. 28-21. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work play across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup
He's
of 4.
tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. To throw is McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And he will score. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the give, here's Hampton. Not much happening there, just a short game. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Hampton. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And this time they are ready for the throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
On 2nd down, Baker. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
It's 3rd
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, alert 33.
McConkey in motion. To throw is Mayfield. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Touchdown Chargers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now McCarthy. His pass is right side. Going to be caught by Addison. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Second and 2.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Harris. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He's trying for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Motion man is Johnston. On second down, a run with Hampton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
King!
Now Mayfield. He gets this one complete to Johnston. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Hey, alert 33. Regular. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. He's got it inside the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Cougar 19. Come on. Set. 7. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught right side. It's London. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Viking 18. Hurt. Viking tracking 60.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. And it's caught! A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
At the 14-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll come up now for second down. Throwing again is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long.
Brings up third down.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll let this go toward the end zone. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to look.